Okay guys, this is going to show install of the '08 style mirrors. These are the ones we sell. There's no cap on this one. It is a 7.3 2002 year. There's no power, or there's power adjust on this truck, but no power lights, or no lighted turn signals and no heat. I tied in a hotline. It's hard to see, but I just added it to the outside of it because his terminals don't look very, I didn't want to disrupt them too much. So the stud was long enough. I just put just a plain old lawnmower cord. You can kind of see it. Ran it down. Got me some power to this distribution box that I added right there. I added that box, and then I ran the hotline up and then hooked it to a switch right here. I actually have two switches because we're going to put more stuff up in the headliner up there that are going to be powered off this switch, but no juice to there yet. But this is the heated switch. Kick that on. That'll turn the heat. I'll get to the mirror in a second. The right and left turn signals. Okay, the left turn signal is going to be there's two wires underneath the column. You have to expose these wires. Yours aren't going to be exposed like this. I exposed them up. I'll tidy them up later. But the green and the white wires are the left turn signal. The white with the blue stripe wires are the right turn signal. There's two of them. I opted to go under here, underneath the panel, because there's a little more room, and there's plenty of room to have them. The connectors, I use those cheap little connectors because it's not wet. It's not wet. It's a controlled environment. Those same wires go right here by the steering column. You can tie in there, and there's two for each one. There's two green with a white stripe and two white with a blue stripe. But that's where we're getting juice from. I tied in here. It's going to be the white wire with the red stripe, the second pin, as you're looking at it right here, the second pin. You see the white wire going up into there? That's where I tied in for running lights. Now the only reason why this is okay is because there's going to be LED lights inside of there, and their amp draw is nothing. And there's only two lights on this entire circuit. I'll make sure and tell the customer that you cannot add to this anymore. We do not want to overload this circuit or fry the switch out. But we can tie in right there. They're two 194 style. They might draw who knows how many, freaking little bitty amount. But that's where I got light from. Light, turn signals. Now, ran them through the loom. That's pretty fun. You'll figure it out. And once you get over here, this is where the mirrors are. Now, coming out of the mirror, they come with the adapters. This is the little plug that goes for the 99 to 02, 03. This is only power adjust for the glass to adjust it. Now I just cut them off. You don't need them on there. I didn't. I thought about leaving some slack, but there's no use. Forget that. Now this door can get kind of wet. It shouldn't, but it could. So I heat shrunk these. Now coming out of the mirror itself, when you come out of the mirror, the black with the white stripe is the heat function. That's heat. So that's what we hook to this switch right here, because there's no use in having heat on all the time. The green line, the lime green line, is your particular turn signal for that mirror. That's the flasher. So hook that one up to, and don't bother these. These are just wires. This is wire that I used, that I had. So don't mind these. These are nothing. Whatever wire you use to go from the line in the steering column down to here is what color you trace. So the green is the turn signal. The brown is the running light. So hook that up to the switch on the headlight switch. And this one is heat. The black with the white stripe is heat. Now, I tied a ground in because you have to have the solid ground, the solid black with the little hash. The solid black line with no stripe is right here. I cut it a little shorter. I ran a fitting. I put it underneath there, and I scraped the paint off of it, cleaned it all up, and cinched it back down. Done deal. There's your ground. That grounds the mirrors for all the functions. Now, the other side, this particular truck, you can see the color. we're going to do the paint to match caps. Doing clear coat right now. There's no use in get carried away with it because it's just a cap. We had this stuff mixed up. O'Reilly's mixed it and shot it in an aerosol can for us. And throw some clear coat on it. About 6 coats of clear coat for the caps. I got another video showing how the caps are, how to install the caps, so I'm not going to really get into that. To install the mirrors is 4 11 millimeters right here on the 2002. You got the little 7 millimeter down here. Pull your top cap up, 7 millimeter right here. The thing comes off 5.5 millimeters on the doors, on the speakers. They're 5.5s, and this is the same way, same as the driver's side. The lime green wire is your turn signal for that particular mirror. Brown is going to be your running lights. White or black with a white stripe is your heat function. The other wires are going straight to the adapter and plugging right into the truck. And then we got the ground wire right here. Same thing. Turn them on. And this is hit the lights on there. This is parking lights. There's our parking lights. That one's on. Okay, now just hit the hazards. Hit the 4-ways. That one's on over there, and this one's on. Everything works out. So that's it. Now I've had the heat on for a while. You got the.
I don't know where I set it.
All right. Let's see here. Temp function is on. We're at 83 degrees, 84, 85. They are on. Lower mirror. A little bit less, but it's still 79 degrees. So, yep. And that's the install, guys. So, you can put these on and make everything function properly for the older style trucks, and that tells you where to hook them up and what all to do. If I missed anything else, feel free to ask or email. It's sdutyS.com, and my name's Anthony. You can email me at anthony@sdutyS.com if you got any questions, or if you want to order some mirrors. Okay, have a good day, guys.